Welcome back, guys. This is Lucian's Sword. We're going to continue on with our Crown of the Iron King, Old Iron King, downloadable content for Dark Souls 2. This is part 2 of my walkthrough series. Right now we're standing near the foyer bonfire, and this is basically right where we stopped the last video. If you're not up to this point yet, you might want to watch my first video for Crown of the Old Iron King. Otherwise, we're going to continue from this point. So, from the bonfire, we're going to go ahead and go down this hallway. There's no immediate threat. And you'll see an item here on the corpse, some magic stones. You can kind of get a glimpse of where we're going down below. We're going to be heading down in that area. And right down the hallway is a ladder we can go down. Again, no immediate threats. Okay. If you have any kind of ranged attack, you might want to try to use it right here. I think if you hit the goal, it'll send it down, and that'll actually pretty much kill those guys for you if you get lucky. Or at least weaken them. Just be careful killing the cask runners, I think they're called, because if you hit them with anything that will ignite them, they'll explode. If you run straight for the corner right here, watch this, you'll be able to get behind this guy and backstab him real quick, which always helps. Then the same thing, we can send this one down. At least weaken him for us. Oof, there's actually two of them over there. Might have to run for it. Oof. Yeah, you see how if you get too close, that will make him do that up close attack where he throws his arms at the ground, but if you're lucky, you can knock him into the fire. These guys have like a backstab, so just be careful about that. Whew. Well, that was probably the hardest part. Yeah, I was trying to be a little ballsy there. If you want, you can try to lure him over here and the fire will kill him. Or at least damage him. There was actually a lever back here that I didn't pull. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh. Ouch. The lever just opens the door there, so we have a little bit more room to maneuver. But don't be afraid to lure him back, because the fire, he'll just get owned by it. Let's go ahead and pull this lever. That'll open this door, and then we can just go down and open the other one. Right here. And lastly, this one right here. That'll open all three, so we have plenty of room to maneuver here. But before we go on there, let's go ahead and see if we can. You could, if you open this, you could try to like kill the big guy with these kind of barrels. I actually don't think there's much up here, but just a doorway right here we forgot earlier. That's the very beginning. I think. Yeah, that's the very beginning. Alright, so let's continue on down the path where the big giant was standing. And before we go up to chains though, let's go over here. And up the ladder. What this will do is if we die on the boss, this will give us a little shortcut for us. This is like the very beginning area. So if we want, we could go down there and open that other gate, but not a big deal. Let's just go back down. You could go heal at the bonfire if you need. I'm kind of debating it because I only have 6 Estus, but I have a ton of old Radiant Life Gems, so I'm just gonna start using those. Even got a couple regular Life Gems. So we're on a quest to get I forget what it's called. The Scorching Iron Scepter, because that'll activate the bull statue in that big circular room we were in at the foyer bonfire. If you have any torches, this is a good place to light up. Somebody posted in my other video that alluring skulls work good in this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and test that theory out. Nothing in here. New kind of enemy we're gonna find up here, and they like to jump at you, and they also like to explode if you get too close. If you just let them explode, they have kind of a small blast radius. Careful you don't like get exploded onto. Or jumped on, because they can hit for a lot. One method is to just get close and like try to get them to explode and roll away. When they're on fire, they get a little crazy. Alright, so pretty much cleared this area out, I think. One more torch to light. These are really cool torches. They're like full of tar and they overflow and everything. I like that. 2 petrified dragon bones. Those are so hard to find. And now we're ready to go down the ladder. Alright, Quicksword Rachel, she'll start climbing up the ladder here usually. Maybe not. Let's go down there and try fighting her. Okay. She saw me. Here she comes. Well, she doesn't want to come up here. I don't want to go down there because there's more enemies. I was trying to lure her up here. Let's try anyway. Oh, she does a lot of damage. Let's see if she'll chase me. Nope. Well. Man, she hits for a lot, doesn't she, with that flaming sword? No stun either. Poison now? Getting a little greedy. Alright. Quicksword Rachel's been vanquished. Let's light the place up. Careful for the edge right there. Don't want to fall down. Pretty sure you'll die. Alright, you just want to go and check all these doors because a lot of them have items. Sometimes they go like they're gonna explode and then they like don't, so it's kind of annoying when that happens. There we go. 2 Twinkling Titanite. Recollection spell. Whoa. Careful, they snuck in a demon, or I mean an assassin right here. Probably so that when you go for the items, she'll come and kill you by stabbing you in the back. And they do one shot most of the time. So just be careful about that. They get stunned after 2 hits, it seems like. Nothing in here. Alright. Last door, I believe, is the one that we need to go forward. And we're back to another ladder. We are well on our way to getting that Scorching Iron Scepter. Let's fall down the ladder, or slide down it rather. And we should be getting pretty close now. I can't see, so let's light up. Alright, so in this room there's like a ton of enemies. Those exploding guys, but it's also where the scepter is. It's right there. And you see them all staring at it. Say hello to my lightning friend. Wow, they're just all exploding all over the place. Oh, they're coming at me. They're just like killing each other. It's awesome. So just piss them off. They're like a swarm of hornets, except they blow each other up. So not as bad as it looks. What do those dried roots even do? Oh, it's not what I was looking for. I was looking for restore spell uses. Alright, yeah, I don't need dried roots. Let's grab the Scorching Iron Scepter. We'll just put that right in our pants. Hopefully it won't burn us. And then now, that allows us to activate pretty much all the rest of the DLC. Ow. He got me there. He got me fair and square. Call the elevator, and this will bring us back up to the foyer area, I think. Oh, hello. I'm still not there. I don't like those, but they are at least a new kind of enemy in the DLC, so it's always good to see. I don't like it when they reuse the same enemies over and over. Alright, I think we can just drop right down and bring us right back to the entrance, basically. So we can head across the chain again. Could just use the feather to go back to the bonfire that way too, if you want. But you know what? I'll just do that. All right. So now that we have the Scorching Iron Scepter, we go ahead and put it inside right here, and this will activate the entire contraption, giving us full access to everywhere in the DLC now. This is probably one of the coolest looking areas. You can see the giant like statues of people chained to the elevators. probably one of the more creative design elements I've seen in the game, period. The reason I haven't mentioned this door is because you need the tower key to open it, and we're going to get that later. So, lots of elevators moving, lots of places to go now. First one we're going to do is the lift that takes us up. It's to the left of the Minotaur head. And then we're going to go straight across to this one. And there is actually an item down there that I keep forgetting to mention. We can go get that in a little bit. That door right there, actually we can't open because it requires a tower key, so don't worry about that one yet. But we can go through this one. It's a really weird place for a summon sign. Let's send the head on down. Not even trying to kill you. I was trying to hit this guy so he would explode and kill him for me, but didn't work out. 15 lacerating knives there. Oh wow, that cask runner dropped a human effigy for us. Same thing here, just send the head on down, take care of business for us. A lot of guys here, isn't there? Oh, what got me? I didn't even see. Did he shoot an arrow at me? I did that part pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's try that again. If I can, like, lure them out a little bit, it would be better. Because there's lots of explosive guys. Maybe I can use this guy to, maybe I'm just trying to be too crafty, like, with how I kill people. Don't jump on me. I'm trying to get like creative with using like the barrels and stuff, and I'm just starting to think it's not worth it. Just kill them like any way as possible. Don't have to try to use the design that the game designers are trying to get you to do. Although it is cool if you can kill them that way. There is not a hidden path there. before we drop down there, let's get the chest. Four smelter wedges, those are really important. And now we can go back down the elevator. It's worth pointing out the smelter wedges, you're not going to have enough. You're going to be one short, and they do that on purpose. So if you want, basically the one of the bosses, without giving too much away right now, one of the bosses is he has 4 of those smelter idols near him, and if you use all your wedges getting to him, one of them will still be alive and it'll heal him through the boss fight. So if you don't want, not throughout the whole boss fight, but if he gets close to it, so if you want to try and skip one of these smelter or idols, you can, but it's kind of hard to do that. So alright, from here let's continue on back. I just wanted to rest real quick at the bonfire. Up here, be real careful on this one though. Don't try to jump across because you can't make it. You gotta go through this door like that. You hit this thing, it'll spin and it'll kill some enemies for you if you get lucky. Took care of both of those guys. Grab the old radiant life gems, but don't kill yourself doing it. Possessed, great, cool. So that opened the door for us to have a shortcut to this bonfire. Might as well rest. Guys give a lot of souls, so it might be worth it to like farm them. I don't know. Alright, finally some ore over here, or I'm sorry, Simpleton's Ring. And I think that's it in this area. You know what we might be able to do to activate that? This. Otherwise you're going to take quite a bit of damage. Alright. Alright, let's go get the tower key. That's kind of an important part. There's really like a lot of different ways you can do this DLC. The way I'm showing you is not the only way you can do it. You can do this in so many different orders. But I'm just gonna go get the tower key now in this episode so you guys can see where it is. And then you can kind of go, once you have the tower key, you can pretty much do everything else in whatever order you want. You'll have access to 2 different bosses at that point, and then the 3rd boss is unlocked once you beat the main boss and have the Ashen Mist Heart. So let's go on the elevator that goes down this time. And head over here. This spell sucks. It requires 65 faith, and yet it like doesn't do anything. Alright, let's see if we can lure this guy into this area. We just kind of stand here and dodge his attacks, the fire will come. Mostly. And fire doesn't reach you, so. Alright. Be careful when you're walking around, there's a couple more guys that pop up. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with this guy. He's a little faster. Plus he has lead. And he's dead. Make sure you crumble all these ash statues because they, there's a tower key. They, have a lot of souls in them usually. 5 charcoal pine resin, 2 twinkling titanite. Two human effigies there at the end. I'm just trying to make sure we have all of our items. Alright, let's kill this guy. Man, they're faster than they look, aren't they? Can't even see what's going on anymore. Alright. Now that we have the tower key, we can go ahead and go back. You have a choice now. Well, you have lots of choices. You can use the tower key here. This will lead you to the optional boss. He's down this way. And, in fact, I think I'm going to put a message down letting people know that there's a boss ahead. Well, we might as well get the optional boss out of the way in this video, and he's also the hardest boss in the DLC by far, I think. A lot of people have trouble with him. Unfortunately, he's actually a rehash of a boss that's already in the vanilla game. One of the toughest bosses in the vanilla game, but they just kind of changed him a tiny little bit. But how you get to him is also almost just as hard as the actual fight. So, It took me probably like 25 tries to finally beat him. You know what, guys? Just on the sheer level of difficulty of this area and how it's very unique in the DLC, I think I'm gonna make this part of the DLC its own video, the Iron Passage part. So we got the smelting Iron Scepter, we got the tower key in this video. Those two things alone are really important, and then we got the bonfire for the Iron Passage. So I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm gonna make the next video be just the Iron Passage, and then from there I'll go on to the last boss and the second optional boss. We'll probably do 2 boss fights in the last video for the DLC. So that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I know you wanted a boss fight this episode, but I should have the next one up very shortly because I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right now. So alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you next episode.